Sonic is confident, bold, and extremely independent. He has a sharp tongue and often teases his enemies with sarcastic jokes. Despite his carefree and impatient nature, he possesses a strong sense of heroism and loyalty. He is always willing to risk his own safety to save his friends, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy Rose, as well as the innocent creatures of his world. Knuckles is a serious, naive, and hot-tempered character. He is very trusting, which is often exploited by his enemies, especially Eggman. Unlike Sonic, who approaches everything with humor and ease, Knuckles takes his responsibilities very seriously and rarely jokes around. He is proud and doesn't like to ask for help, preferring to rely on his own abilities. However, he also has a soft side and is deeply attached to his island. Shadow is the complete opposite of Sonic. He is a serious, dark, and emotionless character. Unlike the talkative and cheeky Sonic, Shadow speaks little in clipped sentences and never jokes. He is driven by pain and anger, which are caused by the tragic events of his past. Shadow is cold and calculating, and his goal is revenge, and he will stop at nothing. However, deep down, he is not a villain. Tails is a kind, shy, but extremely intelligent character. He is very humble and often doubts himself, especially when it comes to his abilities compared to Sonic. However, despite his shyness, he possesses incredible courage and a willingness to sacrifice himself for his friends. Silver is a kind-hearted, noble, and optimistic character. Despite the tragic future he comes from, he is driven by a strong sense of justice and is willing to do anything to protect the world. However, he is quite naive and immature, which makes him easy to manipulate, as was the case with Mephiles. Blaze often describes him as insecure when he is alone. Rouge is intelligent, daring, and calculating. She is obsessed with jewels, especially the Chaos Emeralds and the Master Emerald. Although she appears carefree on the surface, she is actually cunning and always plans her actions to get what she wants. She also has a special affinity for Knuckles, inspired by his loyalty to the Master Emerald. Eggman is a genius, but he is extremely self-centered and narcissistic. He is an evil genius with an IQ of 300. He has an incredibly inflated ego and is always confident in the success of his plans. But he faces one failure after another due to the interference of Sonic and his friends. Metal Sonic is ruthless, cold, and obsessed. Unlike Eggman's other robots, he possesses a will of his own and a deep-seated hatred for his organic counterpart. He doesn't speak much, but his actions reveal a desire beyond mere programming, an almost obsessive need to prove his superiority. Blaze is serious, proud, and responsible. She takes her duties as the guardian of the Emerald Dimensions very seriously and believes that she should handle everything on her own without relying on others. Because of this, she often appears cold and distant. By nature, Chaos is a kind and gentle being who genuinely cares for Chao. However, he also has a dark side, his temper. After being sealed, Chaos nurtured this hatred for centuries, but after being defeated by Super Sonic, he returned to his original calm state.